Welcome everybody to Fight Pass and Chill for the inaugural UFC Rose versus Van Zant replay. That's right, we're going to be doing Fight Pass card replays. And you got me, Dan from Oregon, live from the Eugene studios. And then right over there is Brady, near Ottawa, our man. Caden Bates, what's up? Showing up right away. So, Caden, this is how this is going to work. What we're going to do is turn on our Fight Pass. And then everyone go in there and type in Namajunas versus VanZant. You're good. You're good. Let's make sure that I got you showing up on... Huh. Caden, can you hear Brady? Let me know.
Hear Brady.
Oh, there we go.
Caden, can you hear me?
I had to pull you on. I don't think you were live at first.
All right.
Justice, what's up? Okay, so this is how this is all going to work. We're watching Namajunas versus VanZant. This was a Fight Pass exclusive on a Thursday night, I believe. And so not a lot of people have seen this. We're going to go back and give it a watch. We're watching the whole card. So everyone...
It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday night.
We're doing Wednesday. This card aired on a Thursday, though. Just so we're correct.
It aired on it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was... Do you remember this weekend? It was UFC 194. And we'll talk for a minute so you guys can all get it loaded up. Namajunas versus VanZant on your Fight Pass. UFC 194 was the weekend, and Thursday was this card, VanZant versus Paige. Friday they had some card. I forget which one it was. And then Saturday was McGregor versus Aldo. All three events were in Vegas. First time they did that.
Yeah. The McGregor versus Aldo was, dude. That was like that was a game change. That was when the game changed for McGregor.
I may be alone on this one, but I loved I liked the energy more at UFC 189 than I did on that card.
I just got my pack from the Pure Litter guy.
Or hold up, I think we should launch Fight Pass real quick. Let's get this going through this Elias fight. We can talk all about the weed.
Yo, Elias, he's, I don't know, he just hugs people, eh?
We'll see.
No, really, he does. He just hangs on them, and he's like, and he gets beat up a lot, but he tends to always win. I don't know how he wins.
All right, Brady, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. We're gonna do a countdown, and we're all gonna hit the watch button. So hopefully we'll get synced. If not, just a little adjusting will be good. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hit watch.
Bingo!
I'm seeing a ring card girl. Fabulous Las Vegas. Welcome.
Las Vegas is awesome, eh? I got married there, eh?
Nice. And
yeah,
still married, correct?
Yeah, I got married in '95 in Vegas. I got married at the same chapel as so it's called the Graceland Chapel. The party that went before me, John Bon Jovi was in the wedding party. I kid you not.
Oh,
so we walked into the same room that John Bon Jovi was just in, and we got married. And Dan, fucking the woman that married me and my wife, she okay, my name's Brady. I have a brother named Bradley, okay, and I have a brother named Brent, and I have a brother named Brandon. So it's Brad, Brent, Brennan, and Brady, right? All four of us.
Yes.
Anyway, when my my wedding was going down, and this lady pronounced my name. She kept pronouncing it Bradley, which is my brother's name. It's not my name. My name's Brady. My brother's name is Brad or Bradley. So she married me as, she's like, do you, Bradley Ferguson, take blah, 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 to be your lawfully wedded? Hang on one sec. Yo, I'm going to have to run for 1 second, all right?
No worries, no worries. I'll give everyone an update. So Raider, if you're just now jumping in, we already launched Rose versus VanZant on Fight Pass. We're rewatching Fight Pass right now, and we're just now, nothing started yet. We're looking at the backdrop, Rose and VanZant, and we're about ready to watch though. Thiago Santos versus Elias Theodora, then Sage versus Cody Pfister, Chiesa versus Miller, and then Rose versus VanZant. And why are we doing this? Because it's a Fight Pass exclusive event. Not a lot of people seen it. Who knows who's going to go back and watch it? So that's what the hell we're doing. We're giving some light to all these undersold cards. Not the ones that are exactly underwhelming, but undersold. And we'll have more to do in the future. I picked a few. I would like to know in the chat, though, if you guys got any cards that you want to rewatch with us. We are always open to suggestions. Where did Brady go, though? His screen went black. Okay, so right now, we're just getting highlight package. I'm looking at Paige. They just ran her highlights. Oh, there's Rose with a flying armbar. Choking out Angela Hill. You should do a price card, like an official pay-per-view. Is what you're talking about? Let's replay a pay-per-view. What up, Frank? Frank, we have already launched Rose versus VanZant. We're watching the whole card. Going to rewatch the whole card here today. And isn't it great to see Brian Stan and John Anik back in it? And so, Frank, if I were you, I would use that function of once you join into Fight Pass, click into Santos versus Elias, and then you'll just be able to join us as soon as round 1 starts. I'll get the clock going. That's what I would do. What up, Stewie? And also, I want to know in the chat, for future events that we're going to be watching, what are some cards that you guys would like to see? Here for a bit, I kind of want to... My idea is to replay the Fight Pass exclusive events. We got some good ones too, like Bizbeam versus Anderson Silva. That was a Fight Pass exclusive event. I picked some other good ones. I don't know where the hell my sheet of paper went. Oh, right here. And then I had another one that's way old that looked real fun, though, that we should do. Struve versus Stipe, which was live on Fuel TV. That's one of my picks. Bisbing versus Rockhold down in Sydney, Australia. We're doing Rose VanZant today. And possibly the end, at least, of Bisbing versus Lee in Macau. Kinshiryu says, cover 75% of it, turn off the sound, get away with it. Oh, nice. Nice little way around the system. All right, so we're just now getting started. John is running us through Theodoro versus Santos. He's going to give us the tail of the tape, I guess you might call it. Or here's the intro package first. Not sure what happened to Brady. We lost him. Might have to open up Twitter, get back in communication. All right, we lost Brady for a bit, but he will be back to join us. He's like, dude, we got an Elias fight. I'm just going to tune out for that one. All right. So what do we do about this? Minimize it. Ooh, you minimize it and it shows up good. It's good to know. All right, so here's Thiago Santos. This guy's massive for 185, wasn't he? Kintrayu. Yes, I can thank my dad for the new microphone. It was awesome of him for that. Is anyone coming to the UFC 223 meetup? Kintrayu needs to know. You're going to be there Wednesday and Thursday, open workouts, live stream it. Hope you can catch Tony or JJ and get a picture. Nice. You can't get a pic with Habib, though? Or Rose? Okay, so for this, freaking Brady left. Can he just jump back in here? Boom, until he gets back. I am headed to UFC Glendale, folks. That's going to be amazing. Poirier and Gaethje. And then what? Israel Stylebender Adesanya. Matt Brown versus Carlos Conduit. Natural Born Killer. Who knows how many times he's going to keep fighting. So I get to see them again. That's going to be fucking amazing. That's just 1 week after Kinshiro Ryu gets to watch UFC 223. Here's Elias Theodoro walking out right now. The Canadian from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Rocking the cornrows. Man, it's nice to hear Brian Stan's name back when you're watching fights. He's called some amazing fights. Ooh, another card that I would love to watch with you guys. Maybe we'll just do main events sometimes too. Who knows? Whitaker versus Brunson. That main event was amazing down there in Australia. I'd like to do that again. And also Poirier versus the Korean Zombie from, where was it? The Patriot Center in Virginia. That was a crazy card. And no, if my memory serves me right too, Korean Zombie versus Poirier is one of the only Tuesday cards the UFC's ever put on. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Michael Anzalone, what's up? What's up? Everyone, thanks for coming and joining. So the first fight hasn't even started yet, but what we're doing is Fight Pass and Chill replay. Namajunas, Thug Rose versus Paige VanZant. This was the Thursday card before UFC 194. We're going to watch the whole card. So right now we're watching Thiago Santos already walked to the cage, and Elias Theodoro just got in it. We're watching a stare down between the two gentlemen right now. All right. Elias, 27. Thiago, 31. I missed that other guy. So you want to be a UFC fighter? You mean Goldie? Frank, I pick my fighters. I'm loyal to my fighters. I don't care about stats. That's why I don't bet on fights. Good point, Ken. When you're thinking with your heart, it's hard to make bets that way. Your bets don't always do very good, at least. They're promoting 223 for 3 weeks since WME took over. This is the biggest pay-per-view marketing more than 1 week before fight day. What the hell? Be right back. Jessica? Are you kidding me? Turn that down. God damn it. Alright, round 1 started. All you sickos. We're... for 40, 39, 38, 37. Santos comes out throwing tons of kicks. Or no, Theodoro. What the fuck am I talking about? Alright. I'm not too interested in this 15-minute unanimous decision we're about to watch. So it's time to get the smoke on. We're mainly here for the Rose replay. At least myself. Who are you guys here to watch? Let me know. So we're having a discussion of UFC 223 in the chat. I don't know what to fucking do about this thing over here. If I shut it down, then I'm going to have to add it back in. Well, they could have put a fight night before UFC 223, but they didn't want to. I don't know about that nonsense. They've never pulled that off in Brooklyn or New York. Can't wait for the Russian. Breaks Tony's arm. Frank, if UFC 223 pay-per-view sells even 500K buys, it would be huge. Yeah, for WME, they haven't been able to produce shit, so that would be huge. Frank says it's going to do well over 1 million. What do you guys all think in the chat? How many pay-per-views is it going to pull? We've been waiting 5 years for the main event. I heard Jessica Rose Clark, Jessie Jess or whatever her name is, on the MMA Junkie. She said she was more excited for whoever the winner is to fight Conor than she is for Tony versus Habib. I thought that was fucking crazy. I don't know what kind of drugs that girl's on. That's some fucking nonsense. You're talking about dude who's won, what is it, 11 straight in the division? Tony Ferguson? Or is it 10? I don't know. And then Habib, who's 25-0. I don't know what she's talking about. Crazy pay-per-view. I'd buy. I'm not sure what I will end up doing for that. Stream it, buy it, go to the bar. One or all the above. Tony isn't the seller. Habib is, says Frank. He's got more Instagram followers. That's for damn sure. GSP is my fave, says Kenshiro. Kenshiro is... Do you think GSP's coming back in 2018? Or do you think Ben Askren's right and he's going to fight him in 2019? Or whatever the hell the rumor was. You're going to be at Mystic Moss's house. Awesome. Get the people together. Fights are better that way, unless you don't want to hear the bullshit people got to say. You just want to focus on the fight. However you like to watch. No hate. Raider said she doesn't know what she's talking about either. Wait, who the hell? I think I'm missing some of the chat. GSP versus Conor for the 165-pound title, end of 2018. It all depends on how badly WME needs to sell big pay-per-views. Okay. Dana would do that, Dan. GSP versus Askren. He don't like GSP, and he knows Askren would rape GSP. So, the Dana's hate for GSP outweighs his hate for Askren, and he'll bring him in just as an assassin. So says Frank. I like that, Frank. Any way to get him in there. Kenshiro. Dan, I'm just saying, I don't know. Chris' parents would let me in their home. They don't let in Asians? What the fuck, man? Ben Askren is not a pay-per-view seller. He will never fight GSP. Dude, every hardcore fan that I've ever seen wants to watch Ben Askren fight in the UFC. And you know what the UFC likes more than anything? Undefeated fighters. Undefeated fighters. That's their guys, man. Those are their people. And Ngannou had one loss. Cody No Love was undefeated. JJ was undefeated. They're all over Ortega. He's undefeated. Till's undefeated. I mean, I go on and on. Cynthia Calvillo, she was undefeated. They love undefeated fighters. So don't get me with this. He's not a pay-per-view draw, man. They'll run with that shit. They want the boxing thing to claim that, oh, look at this guy, he's undefeated. No one's ever beat him. That's what the UFC wishes they had, that the boxing does have. But then you got all the, your Tomas Almeida's coming over, beating up taxi cab drivers with his 18, 19-0 to get over into the UFC. Frank, Askren is a legit killer. Yes. No one cares about Ben Askren, especially not GSP or the UFC. UFC wants GSP to fight Conor at 165. All Conor is doing is waiting for Woodley versus RDA fight. If RDA wins, instant fight with Conor for the belt. So that might be the reason why everyone's pushing for RDA in that fight. Fuck yeah, Conor would rather fight GSP for the 165-pound belt than a 200-pound Woodley. That makes total sense. Oh man, I haven't been running the clock this round. Elias Theodoro versus Thiago Santos is what we're rolling with right now. 235, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. Sync up with me. I thought the RDA thing was all about global and how fucking Brazilian needs champions. They only have women champions right now. But that Connor take, I like that too. I like that angle. They want Connor to go for 3 belts. Because why not? He's holding up so many divisions. Let's make one more. If it was for the 165 pound, I wouldn't care that much. I want them to launch those divisions. I just found out earlier that Gunnar Nelson competed at a bout at 175 pounds. His inaugural match in the UFC was at a catchweight of 175, and he won. Is Gunnar Nelson our 175-pound champion in the UFC? Frank, they ain't making a 165-pound division. Frank, you're listening to too much Dana White. Brother, we're spreading positivity over here, and 165, 175, I love it. That's how we're going to talk about it like it's fucking happening until it happens. Okay, Brother Frank? It's just how it goes. I'd take RDA over Connor still. RDA can whip up a game plan to beat almost anybody. He can't beat Tony in Mexico City, and he couldn't beat Eddie Alvarez either. Wasn't that a Fight Pass exclusive event? Boom! Thiago Santos drops Elias to the ground. Gets his back. Nice knee to the thigh. Elias trying to get up here. 10-second clapper. Elias drops Santos. Raider says, RDA has much better cardio now, and his hands are looking good. Shit. So after his 2 losses, he has been looking good. Kind of against some washed up welterweights, though. Baby, you out of here? All right, I'll see you later. Okay. See ya. But, I mean, who are we talking about RDA lost to? He lost to 2 of the best 155ers ever. Tony Ferguson and Eddie Alvarez. Who was he beat, dude? Guy beat Pettis. He fucking ran through like that whole division. Ran right through Nate Diaz. That's a good win to throw on your record. You know what I like that Bellator does? Bellator does that notable wins thing. Like, who have these guys beaten? Frank says, see you later, babe. I predict him fighting Eddie, then Mayweather, says Kenshiro. Boom, there goes round 3. Thiago comes out with the spinning kicks. Makes Elias tie him up with some wrestling. We're going to do 4-minute, 41, 40, 39, 38. Boom. Tune in. You'll be synced up. Pettis, pre-USADA was good. Post-USADA, he sucks. Dude, is it really that with Pettis? I don't know if I ever thought that about Pettis. Maybe I should. I always thought it was more of a... like a Gilbert Melendez fall of grace, where, you know, you learn in a different day and age, and this game has evolved. It's a little bit more involved in every aspect. Is it that just that with Pettis? If you think 5 pounds makes that much of a difference, then meh. So, Frank, just so we're all on the same page, it has to be 165 and 175. 170's gone. 170 no longer exists. Okay, but a 170's, he's looking good, man. RDA, yes. Yeah, so okay, let's say the rumors are true about the whole passing out backstage on the Eddie Alvarez fight when he had the belt, lost it, lost the red panty night, everything. His panties, he probably bled in his panties. We wanted a tampon that day, but and he used to say he used to walk around like 200 pounds when he was cutting to 155. So that weight cut has probably never been great for him. And so maybe it is. A lot of people were claiming RDA was a victim of the post-USADA era. Is Frank right though, and it's really Pettis, and RDA just had a weight cut problem? Maybe Raiders totally right. USADA beat him. Pettis is fucking too many broads and buying too many cars. That's his problem, huh? I didn't know. I had no idea. Melendez was the same. Post-USADA, Fucht. RDA was using then, though. At 170, he ain't using to cut weight. Okay. All them filthy Brazilians use steroids, including Ortega, because his mentors are Gracies, who are filthy Brazilians too. Fucking Kenshiro sounding like Colby Covington from the 5-4-1, like myself. Boom, Thiago. Oh, look at that knee to the face. Oh, nice elbows there as well. And a nice head kick by Thiago Santos. In the knee. He's just out working fucking Elias like a motherfucker. Elias pushing Thiago up against the cage, though. He doesn't like any of that he's feeling. What's up, Steve, you sicko? Steve, this is the inaugural Fight Pass and Chill replay. And it's Namajunas versus VanZant. This is the first fight that we're watching right now, round 3. So if you're using your Fight Pass, you can just click right on over to the second fight, Sage versus Cody, and try and sync up with us by the beginning of that fight. Bye, babe. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. I do want recommendations of future shows that we should do. We'll try and get a setup date with a setup time going. I think what we're going to run with, though, is Wednesday at 4:20 Eastern Time. That's about when we got started today. 1:15 Pacific Time. So next time we're just going to do 4:20 Eastern, 1:20 Pacific. So that makes it 9:20 Grand Mountain. We are doing the whole main card, Steve. Correct. Yes. The whole main card. And so we got to choose these cards wisely. One idea that I really had, though, is I really want to try and stick to a majority of Fight Pass exclusive events. Ones that not a lot of people have seen, but we're all Fight Pass and Chill motherfuckers anyways. So let's go back and watch those cards. Let's give them some highlights. And this one got chosen, obviously, because Thug Rose is at the top of the card, getting the W. And who do we got coming up this week? Boom, Mrs. Thug Rose. But let me know some full events that you guys would like to rewatch. My list so far: live on UFC on Fuel TV was Struve versus Stipe. And I think there was something like 7 or 8 fights happened in that little card. So that was a nice banger. Bisping versus Rockhold down in Sydney, Australia. And then Bisping versus Lee. Kung Lee. And we'll come up with some others. See you, Justice. So boom, that was the unanimous decision victory that Thiago got. What's our man Thiago Santos up to lately? He's going to fight David Branch. Atlantic City. Card coming up. So nice. Well done there, Thiago. This motherfucker is slowly... Shut the fuck up. Look at this guy. 8 out of his last 10 in the UFC. Since UFC 183. Lost to Musasi and then Eric Spicely. And then goes and gets 4 more quick W's. Check out this. 1 year span, this man got 4 fights. He must be pretty cheap because the UFC decides to keep people like fucking Thiago Santos around instead of Gegard Mousasi. Boom. Here comes the interview with John Anik. He's actually getting an interview today. Oh, and the other idea behind the whole Fight Pass exclusive thing is we shouldn't have the commercials. Because there are the cards on Fight Pass that just take the little commercial breaks. I don't want us to have to skip around or anything like that. I want us to sync up one time and that's it. Boom, let's just hit play and go. And hopefully Brother Brady will be joining us later. He was with us in the beginning. Made his appearance and then dipped out. Go make some supper for the fam. Oh, we got our famous Brazilian translator right there. But next up, we're going to get blessed with Cody Pfister versus Sage Northcutt. This one does not go to decision like the other 3 fights that we're about to see. Sage versus Cody Pfister. One of his wins he was able to achieve in the UFC. He's going to get some shine for that. Also, Mike Chiesa versus Jim Miller. Chiesa coming in, taking in the veteran out of New Jersey, Jim Miller. And man, when are these guys fighting? Chiesa's fighting Pettis, 223. That one's coming right up. Man, I chose this one pretty good, guys. Not going to lie. Going to pat myself on the back for this one. But I don't even know. Branch, who the fuck is that guy? You don't know the World Series of Fighting champion? Frank? Some of this light. Chiesa needs to move to 170, says Kenshiro. Kenshiro, wouldn't a 165-pound division be amazing for him? And guys like James Vick, Gaethje, Lee, Diaz, Cerrone, Masvidal, Gunnar Nelson. Mike Perry looks pretty fucking small. How about he comes into this division? That's what I would like to see. And then Habib looked fucking shredded for his last fight, but how's he gonna look for this fight? We shall see. He was top on my 165-pound list. That's why I say 165-pound division is coming. Fourth quarter, 2018, Conor versus GSP. I had GSP in my 175-pound tournament.
Yo.
What up, Brady?
All right. We're back.
Awesome. I don't got your video yet. You'll have to get that launching. But let me scoot the chat back over.
You don't have my video?
No, we can't see you.
I see myself like down in the corner.
Oh, okay. There we go. Now we're good.
We good?
Now we're rolling.
Rolling, baby.
Did you get that supper made?
Yeah, we had pepperoni pizza, Caesar salad, and grilled cheese sandwiches.
Damn. Nice. That's like
what's your favorite out of those three?
Honestly, I think Caesar salad on eating that and then your pizza's done right after that. That's an excellent combination. But then
I like the grilled cheese, man.
If you had grilled cheese and tomato soup though, I might just pick that as its own little bundle. Those are kind of two individual meals to me.
Yeah, tomato soup, man. I love tomato soup, man.
Oh yeah, same here.
I don't know why I just gained this love for it when I was young and poor, man. It started with ketchup soup, and then tomato soup. The actual Campbell's tomato soup was like a treat because I would mix ketchup and fucking half and half, ketchup and water, and that was ketchup soup. You add pepper to that and some crackers, and that'll get you by. That'll get you by on the job site the next day.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Job site. How many job sites have I been on?
Kenshiro says, "I see your hairless egghead, Brady."
Yeah. No, I look at this side, dude. I shaved it, and I've not only shaved it, I've fucking braised my head. Like I got like bruising and marks and dots and everything.
You're like, I didn't know I had a fucking pit in my head right there. What the fuck?
But until you shave your head, you don't know.
No, I got like a lump on the back.
Dan,
it's weird.
I think you should shave your head.
No, fuck that.
Why not?
What?
What are you afraid of?
No, I usually buzz my head all the time.
Dan from Oregon, come on.
But right now I'm growing for some reason.
No,
Frank
listen,
jumps in.
Listen.
Frank says, "Long time, kid," to Brother Brady.
Dan.
Yes.
Grow those fucking sideburns out as far as they can go, like
and then
couple of feet, and then shave the head. Yeah, and then shave the head, and you got that's your go-to. The go-to is the sideburns and all that other shit you got going on.
And then like make a cartoon thumbnail out of it, right?
Probably.
Oh shit.
Probably. Yo, 70 Sam, like with the reverse comb over.
Yeah. Dave's MMA brief stopping by. What's up, Dave? And so if
hang on,
are you synced up? Do you need to sync up with us?
Yo, are we live on YouTube too?
Oh yeah, we've been going.
Oh, okay. Hang on one second.
So if your fight pass is going, great. If not, go to that side button and just click over to the Sage Northcutt versus Cody Pfister fight, and then you could like jump right ahead.
Hey, you ever accidentally stick a fucking earbud in your tongue?
In your mouth? No.
And it tastes like battery acid.
The earbud tastes like battery. Huh. I haven't tried that.
Yeah. Try it, man.
I got none handy.
Actually, don't.
So later.
Yeah, no, don't, and don't go looking for them at the library. Like, yo, do you got any extra extra earbuds that
Do you
I can
guys
suck on?
do you guys have community earbuds? You know, the ones that would get real nasty. I need to suck on them real
Yo,
quick.
so now I guess Arizona's fucking breathing a sigh of relief.
Whoa, are you talking about the Uber car? What are you talking about?
The bombing.
Arizona? Are you talking about Austin?
Yeah.
Austin, brother. Austin, Texas.
Did I say Arizona?
Yeah, you did.
Well, they both start with an A, don't they?
That's correct. So I'll give you this
Exactly.
pass
So
there.
it's essentially the same thing.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So what were we talking about?
That's police doing some police work,
how
man.
many people
That's
in
awesome.
Arizona died?
It was almost one per bomb, at least. I think one had two. Dude, it was like 8 people or some shit.
Do you ever notice that because I've been watching CNN ever since Donald Trump got elected. CNN's been my favorite go-to show. Like, I love it over any comedy show because it's so much better.
I don't know, Brady. I'm not brainwashed by liberal media, so I like to
Yeah,
take.
no.
I like to take in
I'm
a
not
little
liberal.
bit.
Or, I don't consider myself anything. Like, that's the weird thing about it. Is like when you're down in the States, like you're liberal or you're left or you're right or you're something, and it's just weird. Like, because up in Canada, like we don't talk about who you
Dude,
vote for.
No,
When we talk to each other, no, we don't. We don't go like, yo, you're a liberal. Oh, really?
It's
Like,
never
it
been
never
this way,
comes
Brady.
up.
It's never
Huh?
been this way. It's never been this way until recently. Until
Why?
like
Why do so many people like identify as I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican? Why?
my take is they were using entertainment to keep people entertained and not paying attention to this shit. And now all of a sudden that like Trump is in and shit, and
No,
like
but
ever
like
since
it's
Obama, they've made it like it's a big old thing where you got to be part of the team and with the program and the whole, this is common sense and you got to.
Hey, Dan.
Everyone's a goddamn.
Dan, stop it.
Yeah, you talk. What's up?
Stop.
Go.
Just stop. And the clouds behind you there on the where you're drinking your peach tea on the plains of Oregon.
Yeah.
In the background, up in the clouds, there's like a thing that looks like a spaceship.
There isn't many spaceships in White City, Oregon, so I don't know.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
No, I've seen some awesome.
I did.
I've seen some videos.
Not only that, I reported it to the police, and the police came out and they saw it too.
In Canada? Wait. At home or?
No, yeah. When I was a little kid, bro, I kid you not. Me and my friends. Okay, my friend, he was. I'd say he was crazy, but he became the COO, the Chief Operations Officer of BlackBerry. So he was the head of handheld operations, all of BlackBerry, and he's like a career executive. You know what I mean? He's been to so many high tech companies like BlackBerry. I don't know who he's with now, but he's like one of my few friends that I have that went on to be extremely successful, right? Anyway, we're sitting out on his front porch one night, and we weren't looking for anything. I think maybe my dad had a video store, so my dad would drop off like this giant briefcase, and it was a briefcase, and it had a video machine in it and a bunch of movies, and he'd drop it off wherever I would ask him to drop it off, like if I was at a friend's house staying over or whatever. So he became a video store, which kind of makes more sense, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember? How old are you?
Turning 30 this year.
Oh, okay. So you don't remember going to the video store and renting like a video machine?
Fuck yeah, I do, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could rent a video system or like a VCR or whatever the fuck you
Yeah,
want.
yeah. Well, my dad used to rent the VCRs, and they would come in this giant padded briefcase that he would give out, and
Yeah.
like he'd pack the movies in it or whatever, and that was like your weekend. You know what I mean? Anyway, I would stay at my friend's house on the weekend, and my father, because he had the video store, he would drop off a bunch of movies and the video machine. And anyway, he had just dropped this shit off to us, dude. And I think we'd watch like some crazy fucking alien movie or something. I don't know. But we're sitting out on his front porch, and which backs onto like this big ravine. And dude, I kid you not, like all of a sudden, like out of the blue, and probably spaced like a few miles apart was
One sec, Brady.
like
Beginning of
Are
the
you
round.
listening?
Yeah, the beginning of the round's about to start. Boom. 5 minutes. Round
who
one.
we
Sage,
watching?
Sage versus Cody Fister.
Huh?
Are you synced up with me?
No.
Okay.
Wait, one sec.
Well, fuck this. Don't worry about this right now. Keep going with the story.
No, you know what? You fucking you do the fight commentary, and I'll do the rest.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everyone's synced up. But back to the story about your buddy's house.
Yeah. So okay. So we're sitting down, and bro, I don't know what it was about my friend's front porch, but a few weird things happened on that front porch. I'll list two, but here's one to start
Okay.
us off. So he fucking or we just watched a bunch of scary movies or whatever. I think we were out front having a cigarette. That's what we were doing. I think there was like four of us, and we're
Hold
all
on,
like,
real quick, what kind of house is this? Is it like
He-
a
he lived in
ranch
a,
style or a Cape Cod?
no, it was
A wraparound
it was
porch?
one level.
Okay.
No, it was one level. It was built into a ravine. So the bottom level, like it was built into a hill. So
Yeah,
the
so-
top level kind of went down, and then there was a bottom level built into the ravine.
Yeah.
And then he had a swimming pool in the back, but he had filled it in because they didn't want the swimming pool anymore. And I understand that. I'm about to do the same with mine.
Okay.
And it was, the whole house was built on to the back of this giant ravine, and it went down about 150 feet, and there was like a big river at the bottom. And when you stood at the top of that hill, you'd hear the river like it was so loud. I don't know if you ever stood beside like a really loud river.
Mm-hmm. I love the
You
river.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you just know that somewhere along that river where it quiets down, like maybe there's a little eddy or whatever where it twists around a couple times. You know, like in those deep little eddies, there's like giant trout, and we used to catch trout down there. Anyway,
So you four guys are on the porch. I think is where we left off.
is that the story I was telling?
I don't know. Tell whatever story you want.
Yeah, no. So we're standing on the porch, bro, and it's probably about 11:30 at night, and I think we were all sharing a cigarette and trying to hide from his mom. And anyway, we ended up fucking, dude. We were looking out, and there was probably about six to eight lights that were like staggered, like they went up and down like this. And then they started lighting up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like up and down, kind of like side to side. But the whole span of it was in the sky was probably about a mile wide. You know what I mean? Like it was
Okay.
huge. So it was like a huge amount of space. And we saw these red dots blah 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 blah. Blah. So I'm like, yo, dude, what the fuck? And we're standing, and we're like, what do you do? Like, what do you do when you see a UFO, right? So all we thought of was call the cops, like just call the cops because we were just kids, right? Well, yo, call the cops. There's a UFO, right? Like the cops are gonna shoot at it, you know? Like, come out. All right, get out of my way, kids. You start blasting the fucking UFO, right?
Yeah.
Out of the sky.
Where's the 30-06 at?
Yeah, no doubt. So we didn't know, and so we called the cops, and they came. They took a report, and they left. And
dude,
and
I forgot about this.
That was the end of it, dude. But I saw a UFO, like for real.
Round 1, Sage locks up a head and arm choke on Cody Pfister. What the fuck? He was getting.
Oh,
Cody Pfister was laying praying on top of Sage just like he should have, winning this fight, and then I missed what happened. And
hang on
of a
one
sudden,
sec.
Cody's not looking.
What's the UFC again? UFC what?
Namajunas versus VanZant.
Which is what? UFC what?
No, that's what it's called. Fight Night Namajunas versus VanZant.
How do you fucking spell that shit, man?
N-A-M-A.
Namajunas? Like, seriously?
N-A-M-A.
N-A-M-A?
Yeah. J-U.
N-A-S.
Yeah.
Versus?
VanZant, one word.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
But you want to get the card.
Yeah.
Do you know how to do it to where you get the whole fight card?
What do you mean?
Because we're watching the fight card right now, not just the fight.
I got it all. I got the whole thing.
Okay,
like
so
I clicked on the full link.
So
but when you scroll down, anyway,
you can click on any one of the fights, right?
Oh, you know what? I fucked that up.
Yeah, because you want to click the fight card thing and then jump ahead to where we're at right now. So yeah, type in Fight Night Namajunas versus VanZant.
Versus VanZant. Yeah, she like, I was like hopeful for Paige when she went into that fight
against Rose.
But I didn't know, eh?
Oh,
I didn't know, and I know she got beat up bad by Michelle Waters.
That was after the Rose one. The Rose one was the one that exposed her. Okay, Rose was supposed to take on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Rose was supposed to take on somebody else. That.
Yeah, no, I knew her style. Listen, she didn't have a very like that style is good if she's like fighting high school girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which they can.
Her
find
style of like.
Boom.
She gives you she gets you in a headlock, does the hip fucking toss, and then gets you down on the ground, the head and arm, and then tries to beat you up or whatever, and it's like completely spastic throughout the whole thing.
Sage with the flip. Sage just got the rear naked choke. Nice quick finish. 41 seconds into round 2.
Yeah, you know what? If Sage can get his shit together and fuck this God shit, like I don't know what his this God shit has got him so lost, man. He's gonna look back and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck was I thinking?" Like, really, like all this fucking yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Ari Harani.
No, brother.
Like,
no. You're looking at it wrong. You're looking at it wrong.
No,
and I did it too because I didn't like Sage at all. But he's bringing in the demo, the 10-year-old demo, the 13-year-old demo where you don't cuss, you say Mister, you're polite, dude. Like there's weirdos that want their kids to watch stuff. Like that.
I don't. Listen,
nonsense.
That's not real. That's not.
No, it is. Dude.
That ain't real.
People watch WWE and they're like 13 and they're not watching MMA. So if we need a Sage to bring them over, then whatever. But I don't know. They need to call it what it is and feed this guy chums and put him on Fight Pass or something.
Listen, I find Sage Northcutt entertaining as fuck. I'll watch any one of his fights and I'll buy every pay-per-view he's on. Period. But do I want to listen to him I want to see him get pissed off. I want to see him like say "fuck you" to Nate Diaz and give him the finger back. I want, you know what I mean? I want to see a Sage Northcutt that just says, you know, fuck this. I'm a fighter, man. I'm not trying to be a man of fucking Puritan, like all this, like this. Yes, sir. No, sir. And uh, Mr. Hawani, thank you for having me, Mr. Hawani. I love being on the MMA hour, like that shit, man. I don't buy it, man. It's just like, you know what? Fuck off. If you don't say fuck, I don't want anything to do with you because you're probably like trying so hard to not be real that it hurts.
It's
Does
just
that make sense?
yes. No, I mean that's why I love Nate
But
Diaz.
dude,
It's
they
'cause
try so. Look at
he's a
him.
real
Look at
motherfucker.
Sage Northcutt is trying so hard to be a boy of God, and he's because he in Sage's eyes, he's not a man, right? And if you ask Sage Northcutt, is Sage Northcutt a man? He'd be like, oh no, he's just a young boy trying to find his way. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Where I'm watching Paige VanZant pray. Where are you in the
Okay, so
card?
what you need to do is click ahead on the fight card to Chiesa versus Jim Miller,
Oh,
or click on Sage, but
I
then
just brought up the stupid fight because I'm a
scroll all the way
dumbass.
scroll all the way to the end.
I'll tell you what, I'll just leave it the way it is because what was the UFC? What was the event?
So here's how I found it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you
I'm
that
sorry,
again?
man. Dude, I'm sorry, man. Look,
No, go to Fight Pass and go to Fight Library.
look, I wounded my head shaving. Can you believe I wounded my head shaving?
That Brady wounded his head shaving? Yep, I'm gonna believe it.
Yeah, no, my wife's like, "What did you do to your head?" Like, I don't know. What do you mean? She's like, "It's like purple."
Oh, look
Like,
at
really?
Uriah Faber, looking all spiffy in his suit. Okay, so Fight Pass, Fight Library,
Yeah.
and then go to the search, and then search by.
You
Mine does a filter.
I got the fight up right now. Like right now, I'm watching the fight.
No,
It's just
no.
I don't.
Go to the fight card,
Rose
Brady.
Namajunas versus Paige VanZant.
But is it the whole card?
No, that's what I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
What's the fucking card?
You gotta learn that it's Namajunas versus Van Zant. They headlined the card, and it
I
wasn't.
know. So
It wasn't a
what it
pay-per-view.
wasn't?
It
Huh?
was in 2015 is what we put in.
Well, why didn't you just tell me that? Fuck.
Yeah, you go library, and then
No,
filters.
I added fight night to it, and that's all you got to do.
Oh, that's all you gotta do. Boom.
I don't know, maybe.
Well, you tell me. You're the one searching on there. I'm searching on my Fire
There
TV,
we go.
and it's totally different.
We got the post-fight press conference. We got the VanZant.
Yeah, I go to the main
Yeah.
card, not the prelims,
All right.
and then
Where?
you're gonna scroll ahead to Chiesa. Go all the way to that fight. Chiesa versus Miller.
Chiesa? Is that where he chokes the dude out?
Yep.
Yeah, he was a promising fucking guy, man. And I don't when he lost to what's his name?
Lee, Kevin
Where's
Lee,
Chiesa, man?
Michael Chiesa.
Huh?
So he lost to Kevin Lee recently. Is the one that he lost.
Oh,
so
there
wait.
we go.
And so when you click
Yeah,
on the
Jim
card,
Miller's
right,
game.
and then you go down
ahead.
to the fight card in the corner, and then you're selecting your fight, right? That's how you're doing it.
I'm at Jim Miller versus Michael Chiesa right now.
Okay, so you pause there. I don't think I'm quite where you're at yet. I'm watching Uriah
Where should I go
Faber.
to?
You'll just have to wait until we catch up. We're watching.
Well, just tell me where you're at, and I'll click on the card.
No. You want to go to the the Sage Northcutt fight. Go all the way
Right.
to the very end.
Okay, that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Doing it right now.
All right.
Dan.
All the way at the very end, after the
Dan.
fight, after the interview, he starts interviewing Uriah Faber. That's where I'm at. Yes,
Hey,
Brady.
do you think all right. There we go. How far into that fight are you?
We're already at the very end. We're just watching Uriah Faber talk.
Oh, at the end of the total end of the fight.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go.
Now they're cutting us a promo for Jose Aldo versus Conor McGregor. Where he's not actually cutting promo.
Yeah, December 12th.
No, I'm looking at the cage, but just on the very bottom you can see a tail of tape for Jose versus Conor live on pay-per-view Saturday.
I'm watching the promo right now for Conor McGregor versus Aldo.
Okay, hold up. You might be ahead of me. You might be ahead because I haven't seen nothing yet. They're only talking.
Okay, just wait. So so Uriah Faber and Anik, you're talking?
They were, yeah. I'm past that part, and we're just staring at the cage. So, now we're looking at
yeah,
Jim
there.
Miller.
I'm staring at the cage now too.
Nope, now I'm looking at Jim Miller. We just got to the back where the mats are, and he's walking around. He's pacing back and forth. Oh, but now we cut to Chiesa standing in the southpaw position, throwing some punches.
Yeah, we're getting close. Yeah, actually, I'm right there, man. He's like kind of in a cage, baseball cage thing.
Now I'm seeing Jim cutting a promo.
And then Chiesa comes out doing the across the. Why did they do that?
Yeah, we're pretty close.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's a Catholic thing, right? It's a Catholic thing.
Why? What does it mean? Do you think it's going to help you?
I don't know. I think it's praying, but it might also be a protection.
So what happens when you get the shit kicked out of you and you get beat and you lose an eyeball in the ring and like just before you walk in you do that? Is that like the bad luck thing now?
No, it's for those people. I assume that it's turned almost in like a OCD thing. Like they got to touch the handle 3 times before they turn it. I don't know. Now they got to do that before everything because what if they didn't? They fucking I didn't cross my fingers that time.
I don't get it, man.
I didn't wear my pair of socks that I always wear. I don't know. People get weird shit. Nope. Oh.
Oh my God.
Riveting radio, Brady.
Riveting Radio is my name.
I've done the neti pot.
Double
thing.
R.
A neti pot is
Capital R. Riveting Radio, Brady. Say again.
A ketchup bottle that you could squirt, but you put it in your nose and you put salt water into it and you squirt it into your nose and then you're supposed to keep your shit open somehow to where it comes out your other nostril.
Yeah,
I think it's called the neti pot.
I don't know how to do it. Like this thing is a can and it's got it like I tilt my head to the side and then I go it goes down.
No more of that, Brady.
It goes down. Whoa.
Boom. Okay, are you looking at
it goes down the back of my throat.
Now I'm watching the promo.
I'm watching that was
Jose versus Conor.
I'm watching Conor and Aldo like do a promo and he's December 12th, Saturday.
All right, we're pretty close now.
Now they're outside the Cosmopolitan.
Some ladies.
Yeah, ladies walking through that like kind of ice palace thing.
Yeah.
Now the ring.
The ice bar.
VanZant and Namajunas.
Boom. We're pretty much exactly synced up. Awesome.
I think I'm gonna pause it for like.
No, don't pause it yet.
Now wait. I think we're now you're looking at the ring.
Yep.
Wait, I'll tell you when it changes. Miller versus Chiesa.
Yep.
Now it's changed.
It's pretty much spot
Miller
on.
and Chiesa. Miller on the left.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Lightweight.
How's that for magic, buddy?
There we go. Cerrone
I'm a
eating the
magic
shot.
man.
Oh, then that was Pat Healy. They showed on the shot landed. Mr. Brady, I respectfully wish you die and go to hell, Sage Northcutt. That's what Kenshiro wrote in the chat. Uh-oh, Brady. You got no sound. Something happened. That wasn't me. Brady, we lost you. Out of Aurora, Colorado. Representing, fighting out of Spokane, Washington. Is it Michael the Maverick Chiesa? I know it's Mike Mav on Twitter. This motherfucker held out and got a fight with Pettis, man. That's a pretty good move by him. I was like, Chiesa, why aren't you fighting James Vick? He's been calling you out. I like James Vick. I like Chiesa too, though. He's like, God damn it, I'm not fighting him. Quit associating me in these tweets and shit. Brady, we need you back. We need your sound back, Brady. What'd you do? What'd the dog do? The dog's tail hit something. You just keep working on that. Chiesa's getting fired up inside the cage right now. Look at that tiger on his chest. Boom.
How about now?
Yep, I got you.
You got me?
Yep, there we go.
My dog, he comes up in between my legs sometimes, and then he wants to jump up. And he jumped up, and he fucking kicked something with his back leg. I don't know what it was. It was like some cord of some importance. I don't know.
That's some real important shit.
Probably.
Boom, so this is what we got left.
Hang on. There we go. Can we start the next round now?
Is that the...
Yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna try muting you next time for everybody. We'll see if that will work.
Dan, why can't I see you? Why am I looking at that?
So you gotta go to YouTube. YouTube won't let me broadcast to them. Yeah, YouTube won't let me broadcast to them and to show you my screen too. Or maybe I'm just an idiot and I don't know how to set it up right. I don't know.
Probably, but
so am I. This is Ghetto Stream with Dan and Brady. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck do you expect, man?
Yeah, you guys want to fucking hang out or what, man? Jesus.
If you expect a professional stream, well,
then go watch Joe
you're
Rogan.
A professional idiot.
He's having an excellent interview with Pat Miletich. who were they talking shit about earlier? Fucking GSP. Right before we went live.
Hey, look! Look at my hair, man. It's like a double mohawk. I got like 2 rows. What the fuck is going on?
It's looking good. What do you mean?
No, it's bad.
Bruce Buffer's looking good, at least.
Hey, Dan.
What's up, man?
Where'd those jowl things go, man?
I shaved them.
Why?
Just to start over again.
Yeah, but you've taken like substance from your cheek. So now when I look at you, it's like Saddam Hussein minus a little bit.
My dad
You know
used
what I
to do
mean?
this to me every
Like
summer.
you used to be up here, Saddam Hussein, and now you're just. I think it's Saddam Hussein.
I'm sorry to disappoint, Brady. I'll have it back. You know what? Before work, I shaved my mustache because I didn't want to fucking deal with no bullshit. And then
Yeah.
I went back and I was watching our stream just to take a peek at how that went with us.
Actually, that's
And
the reason why.
And I
Dan,
fucking missed it.
That's so funny.
And I was
Wait,
like,
wait,
damn
wait.
it.
Go back.
I was like,
Back.
I want my mustache back.
Oh, okay. Dude, I was one of the 14 people that went back and watched our thing also.
There were like 100, dog. All right, 445, 444, 43. Sync up with me.
I was gonna actually comment on myself. Who does that? Goes to their own 444, 443, 441.
Nice.
441, 436, 32.
No. What do you mean 30s? I'm in 420. 419. 18.
392. 399.
Wait, what? 399.
16. 18. 27. 42. Go.
He's like, you son of a bitch, I was counting my tips. I lost complete count.
I think the aerosol from this shit got into my brain.
Brady, set it down. Don't touch that again. All stream.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this, dude. Kessa's got a half guard. A strong half guard on top of Jim Miller right now. Jim Miller's probably thinking, why the fuck isn't this guy in a different weight class?
Yo, Jim Miller, he hated this fight.
Dude, Jim Miller, he is no slouch when it comes to jiu-jitsu. He choked out.
No, he'll fuck you up.
Carlos Oliveira.
Did you ever see? Hey, did you ever see the Jim Miller video where he made fun of Sage Northcutt?
No.
Oh my God.
Maybe we can pull that up.
Wait. He's like, are you watching?
Yeah, I'm watching.
He comes on camera and he's like, how's it going, guys? Hey, want to see me break an apple? And he breaks an apple. but just the way he does it, man, it's like so Sage Northcutt, man. He's like, hey, what's going on, guys? Want to see me break an apple?
Guys, I just washed my truck again. And I'm going to cut you a video of the supplements I've been taking.
Yo, but tell me the truth. Did you break an apple after Sage Northcutt did?
No. I didn't bend a pan.
Come on.
I didn't break an apple. I don't follow this guy on Twitter. I only see
I
only see the really, really, really good shit that people actually tweet around. Every once in a while I'll see those.
Sage is I followed Sage for a while on Twitter, but then I found myself only wanting to say negative things to him because he's such a fucking tool.
See, and you don't need that.
So I'm like, why? I don't want to follow someone just to say like shitty things about them. You know what I mean? And because sometimes it's fun just to follow people just to say shitty things about them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm losing that desire.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's good.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. I don't know.
You know what? A lot of times when I do it, though, it's like everyone can look at it as trolling, though, but sometimes you're just like, these people need to know that not everyone thinks like them.
Yeah, and you know what? Like what really bothers me is when people get offended. It's like someone will put up a thing like, yo, I took my dog out for a walk and he pooed for the first time at the park today. And then someone will come along and say, do you know how many problems we have from dogs pooing in parks? I hope you picked it up, blah, blah, blah. I've been walking through that same fucking park. And they want to say something shitty about, doesn't matter what you said.
And they're just...
It'll be like, yo, I just bought a brand new toothbrush, and I found that it really massages my gums well. And it's like, you gum massaging maniac. Don't you know that gum massaging is a precursor to child abuse?
Do you know?
It's like,
do you know where those batteries are made?
Exactly. But did you
100
ever?
100 pygmies had to die for you to have 6 years worth of batteries on your Sonicare toothbrush.
Do you have a Sonicare?
I did, but it died, and I haven't like replaced it.
Yo, that Sonicare, that thing. Ask your girlfriend. That thing acts as a vibrator too. It's a sex toy and a toothbrush.
I need to get the right attachment. I just don't have the right attachment.
No, you don't need the right attachment. You just put saran wrap around the tip, like saran wrap. You wrap it around, or just take a baggie with a fucking tie off, and then make it in. You know what I mean? And then you got the. It's like a buzzing ball from hell, and they love it.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Dude, is that it? Or is that the end of the round?
What's that?
Kessa's standing around right now.
Hey,
I think that... Oh, okay, this is the beginning.
Do you like Rose before she looked like a 14-year-old boy, or after? Or before?
Which one do I like more?
Yeah. Do you like her when she looked like a sexy girl, or a 14-year-old boy?
Before.
So you like her as a... You're into 14-year-old boys?
With the hair. I like them with the hair.
Straight out of the movie Porky's.
Hold up.
I can actually see the chat. Wait.
52, 51, 50,
I just
49,
noticed there was
48,
chat.
47.
I'm such a fucking bonehead. Hey, Steve Sparks, how you doing? Frank Pavan and Ken Shiro, you Chinese maniac. Is he Chinese or is he? I know he's Asian.
Correct. That's what I would go with.
What is that though? Like when I say someone's Asian, that's like saying you're
Oriental.
You're white, you know, like
yeah.
Asian is such a broad brush.
I think anyone should respect those terms though, because you know you don't mean any offense. Guess. You don't mean any offense, because do you want me to guess? Because then it gets offensive. You know, I don't fucking know.
Oh, Kenshiro's he's Korean. He's into that Korean barbecue. Yo, so when I fucking show my dogs here, he's drooling. He's like, yo, that make very good meal for me and my family.
Fucking Brady.
That was a bad Asian accent. I'm sorry.
Work on it. You gotta work on it.
Eat more broccoli. Broccoli. Well, why are you still here? There's a Canadian comedian that talks about going to a Chinese buffet, and he's a big fat guy. He's hilarious, man.
9 Asians out of 10 Asian races love long dog stew. Asian
love dog
Indian
stew
in the UK.
Yeah, I know. I love dogs. I just don't like the stew. The stewing them is the problem.
In the UK, really, Frank, because they definitely had a difference.
Hey, Dan from Oregon.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
You watch Randy Santel?
No, never heard of that guy.
Come on, Randy Santel
hold up.
YouTube.
Let's watch the fight real quick, and then you can tell me about it. Right now, Kessa's in half guard. Oh, now he's pinning down Jim Miller's arm, his left arm. Or that was his right arm. Oh, Jim Miller drops to the leg. He's rolling with it. Lost it. Switches to like what, the heel or some shit. Oh, eating punches to the face. Oh shit! Now he's done. Now he's done.
Hey, Dan from Oregon.
Brady. Here's the choke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom!
Oh.
Jim Miller just submitted. He had enough.
You,
Now what's up,
yeah.
Brady?
My fight pass keeps freezing. It's only because that's why this is hard for me. It's because my kids are home and I got two kids on Wi-Fi and my old lady on Wi-Fi. So they're all feeding off the same fucking thing. And then I got Google Hangouts out and I'm trying to I can't do it. Can't
Just, okay,
I can't do it. I can't do it, Jim.
I think you killed the YouTube last time and it really helped you. But one thing, learn how to just cut. Can you cut off the kid? Just cut the kid's Wi-Fi's off. Just boom, boom. Get rid of that. But keep
cutting off the kids.
Yeah,
wait.
You got to keep mom though. Don't kill hers. She'll be pissed.
Cutting off kids. All right.
Do you know how to do that? Because you usually have to log into your router.
I have. You know what? If I did, they would know how to counteract it because they're working on countermeasures. Yeah. I thought I was like sometimes I'll just like.
You'll never win though, because they can research quicker than you.
Dude, listen. I'll within 30. If I go unplug because sometimes I'll just unplug the landline because I'm pissed off because I can't log on and like they're hogging all the bandwidth.
Are you on?
So I'll just go ahead.
Are you on DSL, direct satellite link?
I don't know. I just got a Bell telephone fucking thing with a router.
A telephone line goes into it, not a big Ethernet cable.
No, it's just like your regular telephone line.
Gotcha. Yeah, you got DSL.
Is that no good?
It depends where you are. It can be okay.
I'm in the country, man. So hey. I used to be on satellite, and that fucking shit sucked because anytime there was like a lightning strike, forget about cable or satellite for like ever.
Man, that would suck.
Yeah, because it's affected by weather. What are you drinking?
Some juice. I got mixed with water.
Just then.
There you go. Kessa's got a 22 tattooed on his chest. Is that a fucking Bigfoot on the side of his arm?
Kessa's got a Bigfoot on his arm?
On his left arm, dude. He's got a fucking Bigfoot, right?
No. It's his grandma. Remember, it's one of those grandma fucking tattoos. I'm telling you. It's like, yo,
grandma Bigfoot.
It's like Anthony Pettis. I thought that was Bigfoot on his chest.
Grandma Bigfoot like didn't raise no bitch.
Yo, Bigfoot didn't raise no bitch.
Grandma Bigfoot, dog.
Oh man, that's a good line. Yo, Bigfoot never raised no bitch. I just picture a big Bigfoot with like giant hairy tits going, yo.
No. Bigfoot trains every one of their kids to go around attacking people who have jerky. Jack Links told us this. We know this.
You know what? The thing about Bigfoot is he ain't real. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like everyone's got a theory, but nobody has any proof.
They're dead, man.
I'd love for Bigfoot to be real.
They may have been here at one point in time, but they're not here now. Holly Holm is not cute.
Holly Holm,
there's DJ. Look at Habib. Habib in the background. Habib, 25-0. How many days we got left?
Holly Holm reminds me of like the freckled faced kid at school that smelled like peanut butter and shit. I don't know. There was one freckle-faced kid, man, and he had crackers and peanut butter every lunch, and he smelled like peanut butter, but he smelled like shit too. So Holly Holm is the crackers and fucking peanut butter shit kid. Fuck her. Yeah.
Someone tweet that shit out, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Doesn't she just look like she smells?
Dude.
Like,
how many
I
days?
say Holly Holm, the first word to my mind is urine. I smell piss.
How many days until
Holly Holm, urine.
Habib versus Tony?
Huh?
How many days until 223?
I don't know. How many days?
16 days, man.
Really?
No,
oh, there we go. I
no
see it on the
pay-per-views
screen.
in 16 days.
Yeah.
I wonder.
You know what? That's not even the fight that everyone wants to see, is it?
What? I mean, well, what do you want to see? You want to see Rose versus JJ? Or do you want to see Alaquinta versus Felder?
I want to see Conor go against the #1 dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Conor's not even #1 lightweight. Like, this is for the true #1 lightweight, and we've never had this fight ever happen in the lightweight division. Like, this is monumental to me, man. Like, this is crazy. Yes, Ferguson? This Ferguson versus Habib. How many fights in a row has Ferguson won? Let's go count it.
Yo, but listen, did you see that fight that he had against
Lando Venata?
Lando.
Yeah. Lando fucking took it to
or
him. That
whatever
fight,
the fuck his name.
that was a fun fight.
Yeah, and
a
you
fight
know
that
what?
lasts like
I
6
think
minutes.
a better striker would have taken him out, man.
Or just like someone who's way bigger at 155, which Venata's a small ass 155. If they made the 65-pound division, then there's so many guys like Conor and Alaquinta and who are you just talking about? That would be Lando Venata. They would be properly sized at 155. And motherfuckers like Jose Aldo could move up finally. They could quit cutting all that crazy weight.
Jose Aldo's done, man. He's done.
I want to see him.
I don't know what you don't understand. He's done.
I want to see him do a fight at 155. He's in the Legends division. He's in like the BJ Penn realm now. I understand that.
Yeah, but then he's going to fight like BJ Penn.
Yeah, they're going to throw young guys at him.
Yeah, no, don't do that. That sucks. I want to see
the Korean zombie.
I don't want to see Jose Aldo get beat up by a young dude.
Jose versus, how about Stevenson then?
Wait.
Jeremy Stevenson.
Let's see what the Dristan says.
Jeremy Stevenson just took out 2 young contenders, and he deserves somebody with a name. Or Darren Elkins or Korean Zombie. Those are some choices.
What really baffles me is why would the UFC cut a guy like Cub Swanson, for instance?
They didn't. They re-signed him.
Didn't he just have like fight of the year with Doo Ho Choi?
Yeah, he was in free agency, but he went and tested it, but he didn't get away. They just re-signed him to fight Frankie Edgar in like fucking 3 weeks.
Who, Cub Swanson?
Is fighting Frankie Edgar at UFC Atlantic City, New Jersey. Which is
I thought,
not the 14th,
I thought they let him go.
April 21st.
Didn't the fucking MMA fucking whatever MMA fighting?
No, they said he was in free agency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, no. When I saw that, I was like, "That's just wrong, man." Like seeing a guy like Cub go from no, like, he's still a top 10 fighter.
But
I don't know where he fits in. Like it depends on how good of it. Like that's just it. It like when you're a top 10 fighter, it really depends if you're having a good day. If you're having a great day, man, you'll kick some ass. If not, you might get your ass kicked. You know.
Yeah. Well, hold up. He's fighting in New Jersey next. Someone let me know in the chat if New Jersey discloses pay, because I would like to see. I think he's a perfect Scott Coker Bellator fit, dude. They would love to throw him against that Pitbull guy right away, and fucking because they would love a Cub Swanson, man. He's SoCal all the way. They would go to San Diego, like whatever. I don't know. I think Bellator offered a bunch of money, and then UFC had to resign him and pay a ton, and so hopefully he's gonna have a nice paycheck. I could be wrong. Who knows?
What
Hold up, I'm looking at Tony's record right now though. He had 13 wins was the last time that he lost. And he is right now at 23 wins. So he's at 10 in a row in the lightweight division. And Habib is 9-0 in UFC's lightweight division. What's Connor's record at lightweight?
What was that fight night again? My fucking feed went down.
Fight night, Namajunas versus VanZant. But you can just look it up by the final fight now because...
Actually, yeah, I got it now.
All right, click on Paige versus Rose, though.
Which fight are you on now?
Rose right now. Paige is walking up to the cage, so I'm on the main event.
Really?
Yeah.
We're on the main event already.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dan.
Yes.
Dan from Oregon.
Yes.
Is your girlfriend there?
No, she took off.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. Brady, you're signed up, though, every Wednesday at 4:20. We're going to do this.
Say again?
Every Wednesday at 4:20, we're going to do this UFC replay.
Yeah, that'd be good. Can you do it sooner? Earlier?
Maybe, yes.
Only because like 4:20 my time is like right when I'm cooking supper.
Yeah, okay.
I cook supper every night for everyone, right?
Okay, so then what if
the kids get home like around... Yeah, if you did it before or like whatever, we'll work it out. I can cook supper and do both.
We'll figure it out. You're right.
Oh, there we
Because
go.
I could totally go sooner.
Just wait.
All right, we just got a blackout before Rose is about to walk in. She's about to walk to the cage.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Brian Stan and that was one of his last fights, wasn't it?
I can't say. I can tell
What do you
you.
think of Paige VanZant anyway?
What?
What do you think of Paige VanZant?
Celebrity deathmatch. Like next, let's bring in Brad Pitt because he was in Fight Club, right?
Can't hear you.
I think celebrity deathmatch is what I think.
For Paige VanZant?
Yeah, like she's just here because she's pretty. And she can't fight that great.
Yeah, no, I don't like her at all.
And she claims that 115 makes her feel like she has an eating disorder and shit. Well, you're going to get your ass kicked at 125. So if that's what you think, then you should probably go outside the UFC.
What was she fighting at before?
She was a 115er, a strawweight, and then she bumped up her last fight to flyweight and got beat up.
Right. Yeah, she got beat up bad.
And Jessie Jess, I just saw her on MMA Junkie Radio today. She's like,
she
said she felt like a little girl. Like I could ragdoll her around.
I think she's like a less than 500 fighter, isn't she?
No, she's 6-4, I think.
Okay, so that's pretty close.
6-3. She's going to the WWE, says Frank. That's probably right.
Probably.
She's got that Chael Sonnen connection. Not no personality. She needs to work on it. Whatever. It's not for me. We don't need to spread too much hate. No, I just like Rose way more. Yo, this is the mind fuck that Rose threw on Paige right here. Paige VanZant told some girl she's gonna shave her head for cancer awareness or some nonsense.
She what?
She was gonna shave her head. It was gonna raise a bunch of money for cancer awareness or something when she
Yeah.
was coming up. And then her like marketing person or publicist or someone was like, "No, you're not. You're not gonna shave your fucking golden locks.
I
That's
shave
your
my balls once a year for cancer awareness.
yo." And well, what Rose did is she mind fucked her, and so she came to this fight, and right before she did, she shaved her head. I think this is right.
Really?
I think this is what made Rose shave her head. Well, and the fact that she saw all the guys not having to deal with hair all the time, and she just got sick of it and just fucking said, "Let's get
But
better
she's
at."
got that weirdo look, like that kid in your class that like you could beat up and they'd still look at you like,
I don't know. I've
even
seen
though
her.
you're beating the shit.
I've seen her outside the fight, and she doesn't act like this all the time.
Pat Barry, I don't know. And he's such a crazy dude, man. Like he's off the rails, eh? Like he actually it was just before this fight. That's when he went missing. He went AWOL for like a little while. See him in the background.
Is he there?
Yeah, he's bouncing around in the background. She's like, "Yo, I can't believe I'm fucking living with this crazy bastard."
Wait. Where you at? I don't know if you're synced up yet, brother. I'm watching. They're both getting announced right now inside the cage. Paige VanZant's got announced now. Rose is getting announced. She's 4-2 is her MMA record.
Got in.
No, I'm all the way at the records right now.
All right, tell me when Herb Dean gives you the prayer hands. He'll go like this.
Okay.
And then I'll press play.
All right, you got it.
When Herb Dean
All right,
goes
yeah.
like that.
Now Pat Barry's going nuts in the background. I can see it. Okay.
All right, so
Okay, hold on. Now they're stepping together. We got all of the extra security there in the red vests. Dude, they invented that shit because of the Diaz bros.
what's that?
The extra security inside the octagon. That never really existed, I don't
Right.
think, until the Diaz bros. Okay, both fighters I'm getting a look at. Now we're looking at Rose, bouncing back and forth. Herb says, let's go. Round one starts. 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
Hang on one sec.
Right away, Rose just pops her. 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36.
All right, we're close. 320.
Or wait.
355.
No. I'm at 425, 23,
All right.
22.
We're close.
21, 20.
13, 12, 11, 10.
No, pause
Nah.
it. Pause it. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Bingo.
5,
4,
3,
all right.
2. All right, Rose is pounding.
Yeah.
Rose loves to pound girls.
Feet near the elbows, baby.
That's what she likes to feed her.
Yeah.
Do you think she gets off on it?
Probably. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Right? When you get a math.
Oh, man. Like, she just pounds the shit out of Paige, eh? Yeah, you really see how bad of a...
What people don't take into account is, like, Rose's competition.
What do you think of Sean O'Malley?
Screech?
Yeah. Like,
He's
there's
pretty
so many,
flashy.
so few fighters coming up now. Like, remember there used to be like at least a half dozen at all times that were always, you know.
I sent out what do you think of that guy, Greg?
Like you had the Brock Lesnar, you had the GSPs, you had You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about Gregor Gillespie, the guy who's the crazy fisherman?
He's a fisherman?
Yeah, you heard of this guy?
No.
He's undefeated, and he's a self-proclaimed king of fishing in the whole MMA space.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he's a self-proclaimed
But he's
king of the
like,
fisher.
I don't know. He's out there somewhere. I don't follow him, but apparently he's always posting about some fucking fishing shit and like tearing it up. People are like, yeah, he's legit.
Yeah. Rose is dominating, eh?
Oh, she's got her back right now. She's
Yeah.
clamped her so hard that she's throwing nice shots from each side. Look at all that blood. Is that Paige's blood?
Yeah.
This is the fight where we actually saw that, like, oh shit, Paige has got some heart in her. But you know what's fucked up is that's always the main story that comes out when like the darling child loses. It's how good of a loser they are instead of, oh, this other person beat the fuck out of them.
That's like, Ariel Helwani, eh? Ariel Helwani's like, you got so much heart. It's like, yo, you mean you got the shit kicked out of you?
Yeah. Well, it's who we spinning the story for is how I always look at it. Because if Conor McGregor
since when is getting the shit kicked out of you like a good thing?
Okay, but Conor McGregor goes out and gets choked out by Nate, and then Conor McGregor goes out and wins kind of like a split, pretty close decision to Nate, pretty close at least, maybe not split. And that people say it's even. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? That guy choked you out. Until you get a finish over him, then we're talking kind of rubber match. I don't even know now. Now I need number 4.
No, Nate finished him, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
And if it was the other way around, and so Conor comes out, gets the finish. If it was the other way around and Nate had the other wins, they would be like, let's go number 4, motherfucker.
I got to call this for a minute there, Dan.
I'll be back in a few minutes. We'll see you soon, Brady. We'll see you soon. Rose is on top, dropping elbows on Paige. Paige is like, how am I going to secure you to quit this? Rose shaved her head as a new beginning, says Frank. Smashed her to pieces. O'Malley would have lost that fight if the other guy kept his cool. Yeah, Andre Sukumta. Shit. Don't mind the noise. Just gotta make some popcorn real quick. Those elbows are nasty. Nasty, nasty elbows. Alright, now that me and Brady ain't talking, hopefully I'll pay a little more attention. Everyone tuning in. This is the Namajunas versus VanZant Fight Night replay. We're on the main event, round 2 right now. Sync up if you would like. And look at, here goes Paige. I'm going to do the Ronda Rousey head and arm throw. And end up on top. No, you're not. That's not going to happen. Rose establishing head control. Already, just knee on belly, slicing through that like nothing. 3/4 mount. Paige gives up her back here. Boom, just hooks in, just seamless. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. by Rose. Paige getting away. Rose in side control now. Now back to half guard. Popcorn makers are loud. This is the fight where Paige VanZant lost her confidence. So always remember, Dan, O'Malley would have lost the last fight. Paige VanZant KO'd Rawlings. She thought she could do Rose the same way. Who was she supposed to fight? Rose was supposed to take on a girl from Finland or somewhere over in the UK. And Paige ended up stepping in. They didn't want to do this one. They wanted to keep them separate. I don't know how happy these... Look at Shelby. Is that Joe? Is his name? Rose lands some nice knees. Just stands up. Does Paige. Rose tying up her neck. Trying to go for a toss. Doesn't get it. The women separate. Center of the cage. Minute 25 left. Rose has got Paige on the outside of the racing track. That's the black lines. Everyone's calling it that. And this is a small cage that they're fighting in. This is where they were in like Cosmopolitan or something here in Vegas. They're in Vegas. What's up, Jesse? Was probably that Scottish fighter. Yes. What the hell's her name, though? Can't remember her name right now. Hi, baby. What are you doing? We're watching the main event. Round 2. Rose is in half guard right now. About ready to transition and start dropping some elbows. As soon as Paige loses this overhook or whatever she had. Boom, she loses it. Rose lands a shot. Looks like she's going to try to land some punches and slide over in a mount at the same time, maybe. VanZant is cut on her cheek and is bleeding. Frank, you're a sicko. We all know this. It's kind of sad that her record doesn't reflect all of this, you know? The 4 amateur victories, 2 finishes. The 3 finishes on the tough season that crowned a champion, for God's sakes. It's not like, oh, these were only 2-minute rounds, so we can't count them. She finished everybody inside 2 rounds. So, and the last one was a 3-rounder. So what the hell are we talking about? You can add 7 to her record. So 13-3, Or no? 14-3 versus 14-1. Or at least 10-3 if you count the tough season. VanZant will never be the same after this fight. She sleeps with the lights on now, Dan. The real Boogie Woman came. You go back in time, and this is kind of where their career paths went in totally different directions. Look at earlier on this card. Some names we might recognize. Danny Roberts, Santiago Ponzinibbio, Aljamain Sterling. Catch him tonight on the MMA holes. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. Follow the MMA holes. Don't miss that shit. Funkmaster coming on. That's going to be awesome. Where the hell were we? Sergio Moraes, Tim Means, Thiago Santos, Sage Northcutt, Mike Chiesa, Jim Miller, Rose Namajunas, Paige VanZant. Some good names back here that just aired on Fight Pass. Was around the same time she finished with Cody Garbrandt. Oh shit, no clock? God damn it. Brady left. We got no more Brady. 06, 05. She's so far gone, she moved up in weight, and Valentina is waiting for Paige VanZant. That's so fucking scary. Damn, dude. Be like, I can fight, but as soon as I'm going to get like that #1 contender fight, I just got to lose. Because there's no way I can go take an ass beating by Valentina. That does not sound like a good time. Bloop. But dude, I got her fucking Tapology right here. There's VanZant. Why don't they say the fight that got canceled? They were only paying Rose 27 and 27 for this. Yeah, Valentina's so scary. JJ doesn't want to move up in weight. Dude, she almost took out the 135-pound champ. Oh, here's round 3. And she's got the choke locked on. She's bleeding all into her right eye. She can't see nothing in that eye. This is some nasty, bloody... Thanks, Dad. Got popcorn delivery. Oh, man. She got out of that choke. Rose is like, what? Jumps some mad elbows. How about that round? was delicious. Man, I forgot how much of a bloody mess this was. Rose hops on her back as she locks in the choke. That was terrifying. She went spider monkey style on her. Paige has signed a $1 million contract with Reebok, same as Sage. What the fuck? That's fucked up, man. They should want her all over the Fox cards then. Oh, man. The hater, yeah. The hater can back up all that, huh? The fighters weren't happy. Rose was so pissed. She proper did a number on Paige VanZant. Blonde/white American hype jobs. Oh, yeah. It's some weird, like, Aryan shit that they picked, dude. Paige and Sage. When you got internet sensations in fucking the Black Beast, that you could throw some money towards his camp, train his ass up a little bit. That might be an awesome, awesome fighter. The hater is here. What's up, hater? Round 4. Rose is in on an arm right now on Paige. She's got spiderweb style. Got that arm, that left arm. We got a squirmy VanZant right now. Rose transitions straight to top. Keeping the top position. Dan, you look good. No facial hair. Maybe. People want it back. We shall see. It will come and go. They know blacks ain't buying Reebok top at 100 to go. Only white Americans doing that. Fucking stupid ass ones, man. That's why I don't buy jerseys and all that nonsense. Boom. Paige is getting smart, standing up, running away to the cage. Oh, she's about to cry inside there. Frank, is she about to break? Carolina, a split decision to Rose. Who's next for Rose after Joanna? This is a sweep. Stan knows. Stan's let everyone know. Alright, good. Carolina got finished quick by Claudia Gadelia, but then came back and got a W. Over Jody Escabella on that Poland card. Ooh, now she takes on Felice Herrig, though. Felice Herrig is surging. One of those two girls could be up on the short list, along with Andrade and Gadelia. Andrade has got to be next, right? I still can't believe Herrick lost to Paige VanZant. Steve, think about it, though. That was like her turnaround point where she realized that she needed to switch it up and get some wrestling, because now she's going out there showing her wrestling all the goddamn time. Looking good. Rose got to get past JJ first. Yeah, that's no easy task by any means. Look at that girl's record right there. What she's done in the last 7, nobody can replicate. Not even the highly ranked ladies, at least. Cynthia Calvillo, who hasn't been on this level long, and Alexa Grasso. Tatiana Suarez, undefeated, taking on Alexa Grasso. That's a good match. I hope those two, the winner of that one, doesn't get skyrocketed. Boom. Rose with the takedown for 40. Best fight I've seen in 25 years of UFC fights was JJ fight. Striking was amazing. There's a lot of young guys I'm getting real excited about because of all the people are, what do you want to call, implementing body shots into their game a lot better these days. And just the time in between transitions is just turned into nothing. And people go from striking jiu-jitsu to that seamlessly. That shoulder pressure on the neck, Paige wasn't loving it. She's shrimp, trying to get out. She fought that wrestler with colored braids and red hair. Well, the Claudia Gadelia fight. And she fought Jessica Andrade, too. Boom. She locked that shit in this time. Oh, this is very tight. Boom. Paige tapped this time. Rose comes over and kisses her. Points to Dana. Right where Holly's at as well. Caden Bates is back. Caden, you just missed the main event. Rose just forced Paige to tap. Round number 5. 2:25 into the round. You guys see that Michael Chandler is going to have to fight Brand Gertz now? I did, dude. What the fuck is up with Brent Primus? Why can't this guy fight ever? He fights one time a year, dude. Him and Bellator waited forever to book his next fight. They made the fight. It was in Chandler's hometown or some shit. It was going to work out great. And then Brett's injured or some shit. I don't know the story. That's all I know. Goes was talking about it earlier. Rose Namajunas. John Anik in the octagon for the interview now. He's scared of losing the belt. I think that, and he's like, why the fuck am I going to this guy's hometown? So he's going to try and push it back like a week or till the next card or something. Sorry guys, I don't like to eat on mic, but I didn't expect my dad to make some delicious popcorn. Boom. Popcorn's the best. Where's Brady? I don't know, man. Went to eat supper. Got yelled at by the wife. Not sure. Brady had to dip. Brady holds it down with comedy, right? But we did this fight night replay. It ended up being pretty awesome because a lot of this is very relevant in terms of what we got coming up. Thiago Santos is going to be on UFC Atlantic City. That is April 21st. That's 1 month away from today. Sage Northcutt, not very sure. Michael Chiesa fights on UFC 223 versus Pettis. He got the W on this card. And then we just watched Rose Namajunas get the 5th round choke over Paige VanZant, who had stepped in for somebody. Joanne Calderwood. That was the name, Frank. It's all good, Caden. You can always go back, watch the replay. Watch from the beginning. You can start from the beginning. Or I would recommend skipping through the first 20 minutes or so. Get straight past the Thiago Santos fight. But it's good to always catch up, see the crazy kicks that all these guys got to offer. Those guys were spamming head kicks. So that fight was kind of fun. Oh shit, so they were building Paige up for a victory here with Joanne Calderwood. I thought they were building Rose up with one. That was my bad. Rose stepped in on short notice and said, haha, fuck you. Kiesa right in the backdrop there in the poster. What are you eating? Popcorn. What we got coming up? Cowboy versus RDA. McGregor versus Aldo. And then Mendez versus Edgar. Damn. That was all just in December. That was a crazy December. There's a lot, babe. Save some. But we got to keep it relevant for the times. And we tried to for this event. Be sure to tune in for more Fight Pass and Chill replays. I'll always send out a tweet, so make sure you follow me at Dan from Oregon on Twitter. But we're going to keep this stream kind of short, and so I'm going to get the hell out of here. Sorry, the hater and Caden. You guys showed up so late. Try and tune in with me next time. I'd love to have you guys. Until next time. As always, back to you sickos. I'm out of here.